Hello and welcome to this video about the MSc Data Science and Business Analytics. Let me first introduce myself. My name is Dr. Luciana Dalla Valle and I'm Associate Professor of Data Science and Statistics at the University of Plymouth, and I'm also Program Leader of the MSc Data Science and Business Analytics. So today in this video I'm going to give you some highlights of this master's program and talk about the features of this program. So let me show you a presentation, my presentation about the program. So first of all, we have to say that the MSc Data Science and Business Analytics is a multidisciplinary and conversion master's program. It's multidisciplinary because it covers different areas, and to be more specific, it covers computer science, analytics, and business. And it's also a conversion master's program. So it means that it is accessible to students from many disciplines. So you can apply to this program if you have not only with a degree in mathematics or statistics or computer science, but also if you have a degree in biology, in psychology, or even in history or law. So I would like to start talking about data science in general and the data scientist. So who is the data scientist? The data scientist has been defined as the sexiest job of the 21st century by the Harvard Business Review. So data science is really something that everybody is talking about. Data is everywhere, and companies, organizations are dealing with the huge amounts of data, huge masses of data that could be structured, and the traditional data that are stored in really huge databases, but there are also now unstructured data, data from social media, data in formats like text, images, or videos, and so on. So now companies and organizations are using all these different type of data, and they need the people with the right data science skills to be able to deal with this data and extract the message behind this data. In particular, social media now is a type of data that companies are using. And even if you don't realize that when you are using your social media, you are generating data. So there are really really millions of posts on social media that are generated every second. So now really data science is booming, is everywhere in every sector. So we can say that it's changing the world. And also data science is the future, because data and data science are becoming even more and more important in the next few years. So for this reason, The Guardian, for instance, suggests you to consider a data science master's. So here you can see some titles of articles that I found online. If you just Google around, you can find similar articles, and you can really see that data science is really popular, is booming. So you see data scientists, the century's hottest career, the demand for data scientists increases, data scientists are in really high demand and well-paying, data scientists is booming, and so on. So there are really a lot of job opportunities in this area. You can see that from this slide as well. So you see that the student supply is currently not quite matching the employer demand. So there are not enough data scientists around, and companies are struggling to find data scientists, and are really trying everything to keep data scientists in their company and to attract data scientists. So also this means that the salaries are really good in this area. Okay, so now what is data science? Data science, very quickly, is the intersection of three main areas: computer science, statistics or analytics, and business. A good data scientist needs to know computer science because he or she needs to know all the tools, the computer science tools to deal and manipulate different type of data. So not only the structured data, but also unstructured. So for instance, text data, images, and so on. Also, the data scientists need statistics and analytics skills because they need to be able to extract the underlying message behind this data. And also they need business knowledge because they need to be able to apply their computer science and analytics skills to solve a practical business problem. So to reflect this structure, also our masters in data science and business analytics also is multidisciplinary and has the modules in the three main areas: computer science, analytics, and business. So you see there are 2 computer science modules, 2 analytics modules, and 2 business modules, where you have just to choose 2 business modules from this list. Where you have modules in finance, marketing, or international business. So you can choose these optional business modules based on your preference or your background or your future perspectives. And also there is a final project that is very flexible because it can be in one of the 3 areas. It could be multidisciplinary, or could also be in a different areas that is related to data science. So for example, you can collaborate with a hospital and work with medical data. And in this case, you are going to be working on a project on medical data science. Or you can work in collaboration with criminology, with crime data. So there are really a lot of opportunities and there's a lot of flexibility here. There are also collaborations with industry for master's projects. So for instance, this year we have projects in collaboration with the BT, British Telecom, or with the Software Solved, which is a consultancy company, or also we have projects in collaborations with the European consortium and projects like Ruritage. Now, more details about the program. About the delivery of the programs, there are going to be lectures or practicals in the labs. And in particular for this program, this is a very practical program. So most of the sessions will be actually practical sessions in the labs. There are also going to be workshops, tutorials, and then if you are working on your final project, you are also going to have meetings with your project supervisor. There are approximately 12 contact hours per week, so 4 hours per module in each semester. So there are 3 modules in each semester. And the assessments are mainly coursework. So in particular, you are going to be asked to work on a specific project, and you're going to be asked to write a report or deliver a presentation. This could be done individually or in groups. So this means that for this program, there are no exams. Now I'm going to talk also about the part-time option, because I receive typically many questions about this. So the program can be taken part-time for a maximum of 5 years. So you need to be able to complete your programs in a maximum of 5 years, but typically the majority of our students are doing it in 2 or 3 years. So for example, the structure of a part-time program completed in 2 years would be in the first year, you'll have to do 2 modules in semester 1 and 2 modules in semester 2. So this would be approximately 8 hours per week. And in the second year, you are going to have 1 module in semester 1, 1 module in semester 2, plus the final project. So you are going to have approximately 5 hours, contact hours per week, plus the meetings with the supervisors for your project. Now, what are the typical jobs after completing a master's in data science and business analytics? So the typical job is the data scientist. So the data scientist typically will have to work with data, manipulate maybe very complex data set, maybe create and transform this data. And with this data is going to create and develop analytical models to extract new insights from the data. The data analyst is, or the business intelligence analyst is similar to the data scientist, but is typically focused on a more specific type of project. Then the system analyst and database administrator is more related to the computer science side of the program. And then you have other type of jobs that depend on the type of data that you are analyzing. So for instance, the marketing analyst or business analyst or financial analyst, if you are using marketing data or maybe financial data, for example, if you are working for banks or financial organizations. For this program, there are really very good job opportunities. There is a really high demand around and very good salaries in positions like data scientists, data analysts, and so on. So our graduates are working in a wide variety of companies, and typically they are now data scientists, data analysts, associate engineers, system analysts, software engineers, and also some students decided to take a PhD, to do a PhD, because this program is also provides a very good preparation for a PhD. Now, some feedback from our master's students. So the master's in data science and business analytics has been very well received by our students. So one student says that this is by far the best master I could do. Now I have the skill to aspire a very well-paid job. So many of our students realize that with their current degree, they couldn't really find the job that they wanted, or they couldn't find a good job. And they realized that with this master's in data science and business analytics, they actually had a much better job opportunities. Also, another student says that he had already offers job offers while he was still studying for the master's. And some students actually started to work in industry while they were still finishing their master's project. Also, another student says that the master's combined with the degree put me at the top of the recruitment list. So as I said, the idea is of this conversion master is to build on your existing degree knowledge and convert it into data science. So your skills combined with the new data science skills will really boost your employability opportunities. So to summarize, this master's data science and business analytics is a conversion master. So it means that it's open for students from any discipline. So you don't need to worry, because our modules are accessible to students from any discipline. Also, it's a multidisciplinary program because it has modules in the three main areas of computer science, analytics, and business. And the entry requirements are an undergraduate degree in any discipline and a second class overall mark or higher. There is a part-time route available, and probably this is the best master's for employability because of all the excellent job opportunities that it has. So if you have any question, please contact me. This is my email address, and thank you very much for your attention.